Good afternoon. Good afternoon to this beautiful Sunday after our Independence Day, and happy Independence Day to all of you. I am today privileged to bring you another guest today, a guest who is very much required in our times, especially when the COVID times are getting over. As always, we promise you to bring in as an expert. And towards the end, if you have any questions, I would request you to put in the comment section, and our guest will be more than happy to answer all of them. So let's begin today's talk show, and let me introduce my co-panelist, Mr. Harish Mehta, to the show. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night to people in New Zealand and Australia who are watching us. Sanjay, you have
Awesome.
become so popular. Do you know Australia and New Zealand have also been watching and waiting for your show? You've done
Awesome.
superb. People are looking forward to listen to this talk show of yours, and we are gaining popularity around the world. Great.
Great, sir. Thanks for your guidance and blessings and good wishes of all the members who are joining us day by day. So today our topic is a positive protocol. Any opening comments, sir?
Positivity is the way of life, and you have to live a positive mind 24/7, live a positive mental attitude. It's important for each one of us to live there, especially in COVID times and post-COVID. You will be looking forward to share your story of how positivity helped you come out of COVID, those 5 months, 6 months, 9 months, and we are already through with 4 months. So positive mental attitude 24/7 with enthusiasm and self-discipline is what I speak, and positivity is the only way to live a great life. And you remember the new you. The new you is let go the negativity, let go
Yes.
the scarcity, and bring around positivity, prosperity, and abundance in your life. More so today. So I'm happy that your speaker today is going to speak on positivity, and I'm sure she's going to add a lot of value to people's lives, and I'm sure that people will take back a lot of gifts from her today in terms of learning and doing in their personal lives. So looking forward to listening to the great speaker today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Always, it's so heartening and enlightened when you speak. I see always get the energy and positivity when I listen to you. So our today's guest is Mamtaa. Mamtaa Joshi. She is an master style consultant. Master style consultant. She aligns her clients' essence with the clothes she dresses for them through colors, fabric, tailor-made silhouette, and accessories. She creates the organic truth, bringing to the light and demonstrating the aspects of your character you want the world to see. That's very important. So, without any further ado, let me bring in today's guest, expert speaker, Mamtaa Joshi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you, Sanjay sir?
Awesome, awesome. You're looking great as always. Good to have you here on the show today.
It's my pleasure to be here. How are you, Harish sir?
Beautiful. You're looking too good.
Thank you so much. I would like to say thank you to Mr. Sanjay and Mr. Harish sir for bringing me here. It's always says like, you should choose your mentor wisely, and I think by taking guidance from Mr. Harish Mehta, I am really doing good, and he's like, hidden power who is always pushing me ahead to do good job. And Mr. Sanjay had given me such an opportunity to be here. I'm glad all of you are also here to listen me. So I'm going to spread knowledge which will help you to go ahead in your life. So positive protocol is today's topic.
Yeah.
Before that, I would like to wish everyone happy Independence Day. I want to say everyone that please take care of your family in this crisis, which is very important. And do not forget the lockdown is the only weapon we have in our hand. We cannot do anything else. Now, coming to the positive protocol, let's start with the topic which will help you to go ahead and sustain in this crisis. We know in the virtual world there's a lot of traffic. So wherever there is a lot of traffic, we need to have certain kind of rules and regulations. So positive protocol is nothing but how you behave, how you project yourself in front of meetings, of the virtual meetings or online meetings. Positive protocol, I want to categorize into two categories. But before that, whenever I'm talking about the positive protocol, my negative protocol is knocking from the back of my mind and asking me why I am not there in your suggestions. So I want to say when we are talking about the positive or negative, there is nothing good or bad. There is some positive, means we are adding something which is creating the value, and negative means we are putting that away which doesn't have value this time. So when we are talking about positive protocol, we have a two categories. So we have to find out that are we are writing this protocol for organizers or for the participants. So we have to make sure that then as an organizer what kind of positive protocol we should maintain. If we are organized or if we are organizing something, and if we don't look like an organizer or if we don't look organized, then people will have a doubt on our meetings. So if you require meeting participants to review material prior to the meeting, provide them all the materials well in advance. Send them all the materials. Let them go through it. Let them know what will be the purpose of this meeting and what will be their takeaway, which is very important. And clear state your expectation from them. I would always like to say that as an organizer, you should always have a certain kind of a reminders. Now, why we should give a reminder to people to come to our meetings? Now again, as I told you, like the virtual live, virtual online, everything is become so crowded. So people have a very less cushioning between the meetings and the webinars. So if we are sending them reminders, like they will feel, they will get good attention. And we human beings are sick of attention, we know that. And when we invite someone, when we welcome someone, that we are giving respect to our participants. We have a lot of different kind of reminders that are available online. We have a Google Assistant, we have a Google Calendar, we have like you can set certain kind of Alexa is there, so you can keep sending this reminders to your participants, and your participants will feel like that somebody is really wanting us to be there because there will be something for us. Being a participant, I always think that you should be aware of purpose of your attending webinar. I myself am getting like so many meetings and so many webinars invitation every day, but you have to categorize what is exactly made for you. It is nothing worse than entering to virtual meeting without knowing what is going to happen and no clue without the topic. Sometimes people doesn't know what topic is going on. Review in advance where you are going, why you are going, what will be your takeaway, and how you are going to attend that meeting. If you're having a awareness about the meetings, it creates the interest in meetings. It always happens when you have certain kind of meetings, you're aware of that if I'm going here, I'm going to learn this, and when I'll come back, I'm going to apply that in my life, in my professional life, then that will create certain kind of curiosity and certain kind of meetings. More employees are working online. More employees are doing meeting through the webcam. More employees are trying to connect with people online only. Everything is become online. Suddenly, our funnel is become so small. We have a very small funnel which is deciding are we are going to click the deal or we are not going to click the deal. Now you have to understand this webcam is become like a ventilator. It has become like a ventilator, it's an oxygen for all your meetings. So you have to make sure that whenever you are coming online, whenever you are entering into the any virtual meeting, your personal branding is very important. How you look, how you talk, how you sit, how you yawn, how you clap, everything matters. There are a lot of different platforms are available like Skype, Slack, Teams, Zoom. But whenever you are going there, whenever you are entering there, whenever you are trying to attend any meeting, make sure that you are increasing your perceived value. The virtual environment becomes a part of your personal branding. Do not forget that. So if you have a host who is doing a virtual meeting and plagued by technical issues and lot of noise is there and distractions is there, then your brand will feel like personal brand will feel like rough and chaotic. Do you want your personal brand to look like a rough and chaotic? No. Then you don't need to do that. Please make sure that you are presenting yourself well. I feel that when you get ready, when you groom, it's not about anybody else. It's about your own self because that makes you connect with your own personal. When you create you create your own personal style. When you have your own personal style, you have a confidence which comes from within. And always remember, if you are having certain kind of meetings which doesn't have any technical glitch, it doesn't have any kind of noise, no distraction, then your brand will look polished and professional, and that's what we all want. Now what happened that whenever we are thinking about personal brand, we are thinking about like looking good and all, we only think about clothing. Now suddenly everything is changed. It's not only about clothing. Our screen is become slow, very small. Our world is become small. You can see before people were used to judge us by how we walk, how we talk, how we stand, everything. Now only this face is taking care of everything. So you have to show that five wonder words on your mouth, face that will give a smile. Yeah, so you have to keep smiling, give a good smile, and show certain kind of confidence. Now, why the confidence and attitude and everything is like responsible to create your personal brand? Success is depend on attitude. And what is this attitude is nothing but your behavior. Your behavior is the combination of your knowledge, your skill, your experience, your lifestyle, your department, your dressing. This all completely going to make your personal brand. It's going to create your attitude. It's going to create your self-image. It's going to promote your self-esteem. And that will connect you with the right people. In virtual world, everything is one step ahead because now before to create your perceived value, that how people are going to perceive you, you're going to put 100% of efforts. Now you have to put 200% of effort because your screen, your panels becomes very, very small. So virtual connection depends on your confidence level. Virtual connections will depend on your personal branding, your dressing, your deportment, and the way you connect with your audience with confidence. Now, research says that all these things has a lot of impact on your connection. Now, why? Do you think that if you have a confidence, if you have a personal brand and everything, then people are going to crack the deal and people are going to give you a lot of work and everything? No, I'm not telling you that when you are having a good personal branding and everything, people are going to give you a lot of work and you are going to crack all the deals or you are going to have all the leads. We know all the human connections are based on communication and all business connections are based on unspoken introduction. Very true. But it doesn't mean that when you have 100% positive protocol personality, you are going to take the deal. But yes, people are going to remember you, the way you behave, the way you connect with them, the way you talk with them, the way you present with them, the way you create a positive aura when you are in the meeting. I always teach my students about the perfect packaging. Now, what is this perfect packaging is? Have you ever been somewhere and you can buy certain kind of gift and you think that I want to wrap this gift very nicely. So you do that. The effect and the value of that gift is become double. The same way, if on your big day somebody is coming with gift and which is very beautifully, aesthetically, artistically, gift wrapped, and so how you feel? You're going to feel wow. What is there in this gift? You want to open that gift. You want to see what is there. Now, when you open that gift and you see that there is no quality, suddenly you start thinking there is no value of this uh, gift wrap or anything because we are not using that. The same way, if you are having a very beautiful gift, very expensive gift, very quality gift, but it is not packed properly, then there is no value of that also. So I want to tell you that it's not only about the packaging. It's not only about looking good. It's not only about dressing good. But you should have balance in your knowledge, your skill, your experience, your dressing, your department. You have to balance everything, and that will create your positive personality. When we are talking about when we are talking about positive protocols, there are a few things we should always keep it in my mind. That how we are going to create these positive protocols. These positive protocols are nothing but there's a manners which we should learn, the manners which we should uh, follow when we are going somewhere. To create image, to project style, you should have certain kind of positive manners which we are showing and respecting to other people. So I'm going to tell you few points, few tips about the positive protocol which you can maintain during your video conferencing or your meeting on Zoom or on your meeting on not only professional one but in the social life also you can follow that. The first thing, when somebody is inviting you, remember to be there on time. This is the on time protocol. By being on time, you can respect other person. You can respect other person, you can respect their time, you can respect their inputs, you can respect their knowledge. Very important to be on time. Being on time always shows to respect to the other people because in the professional scenario, everyone is busy. When you go late, when you come late, it is a disturbance for other people also. And sometimes we are not aware of what is going on, and that is very perplexing. Additionally, when you are on time, you are aware of all the technical issues, you are aware of how what's going on, so you will have a more interest. Now, being on time is a time management. It reflects your personality. The person who value the time can value anything. So being on time is the first on time protocol I think everybody should follow in this virtual world. Coming to the second point will be the appropriate clothing. Now, best look is mandatory. So when I say this, always my students, they want to tell me that, like, that ma'am, uh, because we are in a styling business, we like to style all the time, we like to groom all the time. So we believe that, like, that clothing is very important, and clothing is wearing good clothes, and promoting your personality, promoting, like, good look is, like, mandatory. But some profession people don't believe that looking good and wearing good clothes is mandatory. I agree with that. Like, some of, like, some of the profession where people don't believe that, like, having a lot of, like, having wearing a good clothes and grooming is mandatory. But I feel clothes gives you certain kind of energy. So when you wear certain kind of fabric, certain kind of colors, certain kind of, like, silhouette, you feel very happy, and you are aware of, like, what kind of personality or what kind of inner style you have. Clothing gives you a power. The grooming gives you a power. I had gone for one book which is called Mind What You Wear. If you people know that, please buy that book and just go through it. That how nicely the professor Karen from University of Hertfordshire has done the research on the fashion psychology. She had done the research on the fashion psychology, and she believes, like, that when you are wearing good clothes, when you are wearing certain colors, like if you wear a red, you feel, like, very loud, and you feel, like, very energetic, and like, the clothes are giving you a lot of energy and emotions also. So when you wear pink, when you wear white, when you wear, like, certain kind of pastel colors, your mind become calm. So you should read this book, which is called Mind What You Wear. And she found the powerful links between the emotions and choices of your clothes. Now, why we should worry about the emotions, and why we should worry about your mood when you are going for the professional life? I feel your mood makes a lot of difference. Just try that. When somebody is messaging you, try to read that message as per your mood. So when somebody is writing what, if you are in a good mood, that what you are going to like, uh, you are going to, like, read that bot in a very funny mood. But if you are angry, if your mood is not good, that bot also you are going to read into, like, very angry mood. So your mood makes your personality, your mood makes your, like, the way how you behave, your behavior is connected with the mood. So I'm very much agree with Karen point that your emotions are connected with your clothes. So if you wear a nice clothes, you feel calm. When you feel calm, your mood is calm. When your mood is calm, you are going to react to people very calmly. You are not going to take any hasty decision. You are not going to give any hasty answers. You are not going to be rude with anyone. So this is how the clothes work, like, and whenever there is, like, you're wearing the clothes which are as per your mood and everything, it is controlling your PMA. What is the PMA? The PMA is a positive mental attitude. Your positive mental attitude is controlled by your clothes, is controlled by your dressing, it's controlled by your grooming. If you are groomed, if you are groomed, you're wearing the nice clothes as per your body type, as per your skin type, as per your personality type. Your this PMA is going to increase, and when your positive mental attitude gets increased, you feel confident. And when you are confident, you can do anything you want to do it in your life. The science behind the positive connection, the science behind positive connection is very clear. It's very clear. The person who is positive will always like to spread the positivity. So your dress, your clothing, your attire makes lots of difference. It says when you wear a good clothes, you dress well, you feel good, you think good. The main thing, the person to whom you meet, they will also react in a different way. So I truly believe that wearing a good attire is a mandatory. I'm not talking about wearing formal clothes and wearing a suit every day and everything. No, I'm just telling you wearing the appropriate clothes. Now coming to the appropriate clothes. As we teach in styling business, it has two type of personality. So we do evaluation for that, like that how we are going to find out what kind of personality you are having and what kind of dressing you should do. So we have a two type of personality. So we find out physical, psychological, and the clothing choices. We do the psychometric test for that, and from that we are finding out, are you falling into a affable personality or are you falling into the masterful personality? Now when we come to the affable and masterful personality, we would like to know what is the difference between these two. Have you heard about the yin and yang personality? What do you mean by yin and yang? Yin and yang is an old insight theory which says the two things complete something. So if I say, listen, if I say something is not beautiful, indirectly I'm saying someone is beautiful. Yeah. So complete one circle, you need to have a two. The two incomplete things will complete the person. So this is how this is yin and yang personality are defined. Like if I say someone is very dark, so indirectly I'm comparing that with somebody else that somebody is not dark. To define black, I need white. To define white, I need black. So that is the way we always define a fable personality and the masterful personality. What do you mean by this? A fable personality is an approachable person. The masterful personality is an authority person. The authority person has a certain kind of a leadership quality. They can be a business coach. And the affable personality can also be that, but we have a different category of that. They are more soft, they are more approachable. So there are a different difference between these two personality, and according to that personality, we are dressing them, and we are boosting their psychological state. When you are talking about the affable personality, just think about the person who is on a very who is on like a very high post, like he's become suddenly become like CEO, but he got like an affable personality which is like very approachable and very timid and very soft spoken. Now in certain place you have to show your authority when you are on that position. So when you are on that position, you have to make sure that you project your personality as per your position. So that's what I want to tell you. So whenever you are dressing, dress as per your position. Either you can dress as per your dress as per your position, or you can dress as per your inner style. So when you have to project yourself, remember there are three A's you have to follow. So one, as per your position, will be like appropriate. Like if the mother is there, she should look like a mother. She should not look like a college girl. And coming to the appropriate, appropriate means like if somebody is very used to coming from the conservative family, you have to make sure that you are following that protocol. You can't make them look which make them uncomfortable. So appropriate means something which is making you very comfortable when you are doing that. Now coming to attractive. Everybody wants to look attractive because we all human beings are like attention seeker, and we like when somebody appreciates us, especially females. They like when they wear something and somebody is not appreciating. They immediately look at them that why something is wrong with me because people are not appreciating me. So when you are doing the dressing, you have to put it in your mind that these three A's should be balanced. Coming to the last point for our protocol will be the expression. Now, entire definition of the body language is totally changed. The virtual world, the new world has changed the world. when I was like, talking about 6, 7 months, and when I was training my MBA students, I was teaching them how to walk, how to shake hand, how to smile, everything. But now just I'm teaching them about the facial expression because facial expression is a life of virtual meetings. So you have to keep smiling. The body language is a type of non-verbal communication. But now the facial expressions have become like the life of your virtual meeting. So make sure whenever you are connecting with somebody, try to keep the face little bit smiling. Don't make like facial expressions. Another thing I want to tell you about like for virtual meetings are that like your hand gestures are very important. When you are using your hand gesture, it shows the passion about your work. Because here you can't just walk and show people that what kind of style or what kind of attitude you have. You have to show everything with your hands. So your hand gesture makes a lot of difference. When you are doing this, you're holding this, you're just sitting like this, that means you are giving the attention to someone. When you're putting a finger on their face, that means you are judging the person. So you have to make sure that unconsciously what kind of message you are sending when you are online or you are in meetings. These are the things which is going to help you. I would like to quickly give you like few tips which you have to keep it in your mind. So first, keep the smile on your face. Second, uh, be on time, the on time protocol, dress you wear appropriately, stay calm, okay, which is very important to stay. Now stop doing the multitasking when you are on the meetings. This is also another thing I want to tell all of you. That is called a very biggest protocol you should follow. People are seeing their WhatsApp and people are seeing like their Instagram and everything, and they are not respecting the person. If you are there, be there. If you are in the meeting, be there. Just follow the positive protocol because these protocols are made by human, but they are according to society and they are to connect the people. So when you have a certain kind of a body language, people are going to connect you, people are going to remember you. And when people are going to remember you, success comes automatically. Yeah, you don't have to run after it. It will come to you. So stay calm and stay humble and always respect other people whenever you are going for any meeting. First thing and the last thing I want to tell you about everything that we all are always say that come early and there should be no technical glitch should be there, everything should be proper. But these are machines. If sometimes it happens, stay calm and let come over it. Okay. So when something technical issues comes, don't react like that what has happened and like there is no management or anything because yes, people immediately start checking in the chat box and all that. They start complaining. Stop complaining because these are the machines, these are not humans. Humans are made by gods, but the machines are made by humans. So when we make mistakes, machines can also make mistakes. So follow these positive protocols and I will tell you, I don't know about your crack the deals, you're going to crack the deals, you're going to get lot of leads or anything, but I'll tell you one thing, people are not going to forget you. So stay connected with positive protocol.
Sure.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
That was great. That was great. Like you
Mamta, it's
have.
very important for you to share this message with everybody.
Yes, sir.
I feel you have the power within you to share this message, especially in today's times. There's so much to learn from you. Your wisdom today, I'm sure they'll imbibe in their routine. Face language is the only language people need to be powerful with. And every communication happens with the eyes and the words you choose to speak. It reflects your power, it reflects your confidence, it reflects who you are and who people need to look at is very important. So every word you spoke was very, very significant and special. And I
Thank you.
feel people must have got the best from you in these 30 odd minutes. I have one thing to add here: behaviors don't lie.
Yes, sir.
Behaviors don't lie. And everything comes up before you open your mouth on your face. The words, the thoughts, the vibrations are all reflected on your face. And this is your power. So grow your power by looking after this beautiful face of yours, the emotions that you emote, the words that you create to share those vibrations to the world. And it's very, very important today. Your
Thank you.
smile says a million words, your words say a billion words, and your eyes say so much that you need to use all these three elements to show your power. And especially the words you choose, the thoughts you stitch, and the vibrations you communicate. So, very, very nice. And I'm sure a lot of people have got the best to improve on for themselves today. And I'm sure they're going to work on that and they can get in touch with you to become better. So lovely. And it was nice of you to share on this platform today. Thank you, Mamta. It was super great and
Thank you,
wonderful
sir.
listening to you. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for opportunity, and I'm just thankful to that, and hope even one person can change their life. I'm done with it, and thank you for supporting me always. I think you are a hidden mentor. Always, you don't say anything, but your message comes and tells me to Mamta, get up and you have to go and run. So the moment I read your message, and again I'm on my toes that I have to achieve my goals, and I'm really very happy. Like that in PSCI also, I'm taking a lot of guidance from you, so I'm privileged. And thank you, Sanjay sir, for
So,
calling me and
yeah,
guiding me so much.
yeah, it's our pleasure. So, before we move to the second phase, that is, I would like the viewers to have your brief self introduction. If you can tell us more about who you are, what you do, what are the services you provide, where are you based on, and things like that, your background and everything. If you could quickly have that for our viewers.
Okay, sure. Uh, Hi, all of you. Thank you for your time, and I think I value people who give me their time because this is the most important thing. If you think you can give it to someone, thanks for being there. Thanks for listening me. So I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mamtaa Joshi, and I'm a master style consultant. I'm a CEO of the Orange Tree Style Consultancy. When you talk about a style consultancy, we only think about the fashion and the models are walking on the ramp show, but it's not that. When you come to Orange Tree, it is total transformation. You're going to be the most confident person. So we teach dressing department, the dressing department, fashion. We have a certain kind of protocols which you have to follow when you come to the Orange Tree salon. Under the banner of the Orange Tree, we have a salon chains where we take our clients and we train them for grooming. We have a style academy into Parel where we are training our clients or our guests to transform from everything. So if you have anything related to self-image, self-esteem, you feel that you are not getting any job, you are always you're feeling little low, you feel shy to interact with people, you feel you're not enough. We are there to make you feel enough. So whenever you feel that, you can connect with me. We are into fashion industry, we are into style industry, we are in education industry. Uh, I am a facilitator in the National Fashion Institute of Technology from last 6 years. I'm connected to the Mumbai University, and lot of the institute and the students I'm training for their future. Like if you want to train yourself for like in body language, or you want to be like in business etiquette, professional personal styling, we are there to guide you totally. So try to connect with us whenever you want. Just go through mamta.com, mamtaa.com, and you can leave the message and we'll get back to you soon. Thank you.
Awesome. So, thank you for the introduction. Amazing introduction. So, for the viewers who are now, as we are getting joined by the viewers who are out of India, also, the location is Mumbai in India, and there's a website also Mamta has, and you can reach her online also. Now you can see her links on YouTube as well as Facebook also, connecting to this very much link. She'll be more than happy to answer you back. So there are a few highs and hellos in our YouTube as well as Facebook. So, but before that, I let me give me a minute. Let me search if somebody has any question. Um, then of course we will. How body language plays role in positive connection? That's a question from Lisba Patel.
Okay, who is that? Okay, Misbah is asking me this question that how body language plays a major role. We all are human being, like so we like when somebody treats us very well. So when you have a a good body language, so would you like the people who will be rude with you, who doesn't give attention to you? So your body language is connected with your connection. So you can see there is a one quote that says you will never forget the way people made you feel. Yeah. So we all are human beings and we like humble, kind. These words are actually connecting the people. So if you have a good body language, people are going to feel comfortable with you. It's very important for you to make people comfortable. So when people are comfortable with you, you are creating certain kind of aura. When you're creating a certain kind of aura, people are feeling secure around you. The
Yeah,
moment people feel secure around you, they are going to get connected with you. So it's
correct.
not about body language. People should feel secure. People should feel secure. Okay, I can be open with this person. I can talk. I can talk like anything with. Whenever there is a secure surrounding will be there, you connect with us. I'm not talking about only professional, even for your social life. The moment you feel make people secure, they are going to connect with you. So body
Good.
language has an amazing effect on any kind of connection.
Awesome. So she was on YouTube, and here we have a question on Facebook. It comes from Anil Goswami. How you transform, I think it is a positive attitude, people with negative mindset.
How will you transfer positive?
Attitude people with negative mindset.
Okay. Now, first you have to define what is the negative mindset. The first
Yeah,
when we are talking about the positive attitude, so there will no one will be the positive attitude which has a negative mindset. It cannot be. There is a contraindication. You can't be like that. Okay, the person have a negative mindset. That means he is the negative. You can't have a because your attitude is something comes from within. It is not an outside thing. It comes from the
hmm.
within. When you're something which is come from within, that means you have a negative attitude on it. Again, if somebody is pretending that they have a positive attitude but actually they have a negative mindset, you can check for their self image. Yeah, try to work on the self image and find out why they are behaving this is sometimes happens when the people are not having the confidence on their own self. It is sometimes people are not aware of their own capability. So it's very important when the person has a attitude means they look very positive but they have a very negative mindset. So you have to find out that
Yeah,
why they are behaving like that. Sometimes It's just because they,
Hmm.
they, they don't want to change themselves. The person doesn't want to change, they act like they don't want to improve and they are the best wherever they are. So it's very important for you to make them understand. The people who doesn't want to change from within cannot change.
Harish sir, any quick word on this?
Sure, what you speak, what you mean, and what you do. It's very important to have congruency. You speak something, you do something, and the result is totally different. So it's all in the mind. What you think, what you speak, and what you do. Is there congruency in that? Or there is a big visible gap? You may have the best of attitude unless you act on that attitude to get the results you want. If your mind keeps saying it's scarcity all the way, how can you look at abundance anyway? So, your words, your thoughts, your vibrations, your actions give the results. And if there is a gap, you may say, I am having a positive attitude. So
Yeah.
what? If your actions are not giving the results, attitude, moving towards action, and then getting the results is important. People see the attitude through your actions, and your actions give the results, remember. And the results are where you live here, what you feed here is important. You may live here in scarcity, but when you speak about that, it cannot move to abundance because an abundant mind has a different face. An abundant mind has a different body language. An abundant mind has got a different words. When it speaks, it means, and it means it does. So all your actions have to result that there is positivity and there is a sync between the words you speak, the actions you take, and the vibrations you generate is the results you get. You may have a positive attitude, but what words have you chosen is important.
Yeah.
The power of words through your actions is the result you get. And if there is no sync between the two, how can you have the results you want? So, my dear, you have to move away and move from I cannot to I can. I will not to I will. And I will try to I am doing it is the desire to create that mindset which says I am progressing, I am prosperous, and I am moving towards the journey. Attitude itself cannot take you to a positive mindset. Your actions are the results, and that's what is important. People look at results, and all people who are
True.
prosperous, successful, look at results. People don't look at excuses. Though I had a positive attitude, I could not. Look at the way they express. Why? What's that positive attitude going to help us unless your actions are positive, unless your words are positive, unless the vibrations you generate are positive? I want it, but. So look at the but coming in. That means there is lack of clarity, there is lack
True.
of the power to influence those words to come out and create those vibrations. It's all
Okay.
here. You may be
So,
feeding positive attitude, but the mind has to be positive to deliver, to accept, to acknowledge, to appreciate, and to approve that action to get the results you want. So I'm sorry, my friend, you cannot live with a positive attitude with a negative mindset.
negative mindset. So, if we have one positive and powerful mindset, we are automatically positive.
positive. Yes.
Right.
Attitude is halfway. Unless
Mindset.
you jump off the cliff, you won't soar like an eagle.
Yes.
The negative mindset is I will fall and die. No, you come with a positive attitude, jump off the cliff and fly high, soar like an eagle. That's the positive mindset.
Fantastic. So let me quickly run through the some comments people have been posting. If any audience, any further question, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, please post your question. We still have a little bit of time. So let me, in the meantime, post some comments on the screen. Especially Mamta, these are for you. You are the speaker today.
Thank you, Dinesh, for being there. I hope you got some takeaway from this talk. Thank you for being there. And if you have any queries, you can definitely connect with me.
Sure. There is Mamta who is saying congrats. Oh wow, both Mamtas.
Thank you, Mamta, for I appreciate your presence here.
Okay, we have Mr. Rakesh. I think it was when we were starting. Fantastic. We have,
Thank you, Mr. Parasar, for being there.
okay, we had question from Vespa.
Thank you, Anil sir. Thank you, Mr. Joshi.
We also have some comments going on while you were talking.
Thank you, Kamalji. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any queries, you can definitely connect with me.
Fine.
Thank you, Ms. Tamani.
Wow, there is something which is written. We go for shopping, but why we always end up buying things which we think later where to wear and how to carry? I think we missed this question.
So we go to shopping, but why which
But
we think.
that means I think the question is why do we do impulsive buying? And then we'll end up saying, why did I buy it? It's about
Okay.
impulsive buying.
So, Mrs. Damani, sorry, she's a Miss Damani wants to know about random shopping and that we always teach her when you are have a habit of a random shopping, your wardrobe analysis and wardrobe edit is a mandatory. Just find out and that what are the things you have in your wardrobe. Whenever you have a wardrobe which you are not aware what is there inside, because most of the time it happens with girls, they just become a random shopping because they're not aware what they have it. So do one thing, make a list of your entire wardrobe, find out the things which you have not worn for 6 months. It is the research says the clothes which you don't wear for 6 to 12 months, you are never going to wear that again. So don't pile up that, discard that. Yeah, and then find out which are the add-ons you want. Always keep one small diary with you. So these are the things I need to add on. Okay, so whenever you go for a shopping, you're never going to pick the things. Know about your body type, know about your color type, know about your fabric type. When you are aware of all these things, when you have a small personal styling prescription from Mamta Joshi, you are never going to do that random shopping. So stay connected.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Parishi, for being there.
Harish, I think you can address this separately about the
Thank you
good
very
time
much.
management.
You can meet me, you can speak to me, and I'm happy to share what I coach people, what I train people, what I help people, and would love to connect with you, Anilji. You can speak to me, and I'm happy to share my thoughts and engage with you and help you grow.
Fantastic. So there's Krishna Dev saying hello again. Okay, fine. She has anyway responded that we do.
Thank you, Ms. Damani, for being there.
Okay, let me see the new faces.
You can't fake words too, my dear sir. The vibrations your words create is what your inner self is. And when you speak those words, it comes out on your face, whether you really mean it or not. And people who read body language today know where are you coming from in the mind. So it's fantastic opportunity for people to become who they are by speaking those words which matter, which engage, and which reveal the truth. It only adds by your body language, and your face reveals a lot.
Okay, great. Is another one. Here we have some. Okay, Arpita says useful tips, good vibes.
Thank you, Arpita. Thank
Good
you,
one
Archana.
about. Okay. Oh, great, great. Thank you, NLG. Thanks for being there. So, that's all we have right now for today. We are well exactly within time of 4 to 5. So, Mamta, thank you for being the speaker for today. It was very enlightening. And, if further viewers, if I can quickly show what stylists mean, this is me, my background. This is Mr. Harish's background, and see what stylist is. So I think this is a quick thing. This is all the learning. We all can. It's possible for us to be positive, provided we are open for learning. The day I think learning is done, I am done. So that is the objective, Mamta, in this new view, which me and Hari sir bring on every Sunday at 4 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube to share our own learnings and bring in the experts, the knowledgeable people who have some industry and otherwise experience, and share their stories and their learnings with the audience. I'm sure it is going to help and people are learning out of it. Thank you, Mamta, for your time today.
Thank you so much and pleasure being here. Thank you again, Mr. Harish sir and Ms. Sanjay ji. It's pleasure being here, and I think uh, people are going to take away something good today. Thank you.
Thank you
Awesome.
very much.
Thank you, sir.
Superb learning for people, and thank you for sharing your thoughts and what you
Thank
have
you,
been
sir.
doing successfully for so many years.
Thank you, sir.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
So here is some news for audiences. There is Mamta has offered something which is like a free giveaway or a free gift for all of the people who are there listening. There is a link appearing on your screen. Just log in there and download your own gift. And it's free of cost, it's a gift. And there's a lot of learning about styling, and which will perhaps the question which you have, or even you may not have thought right now about styling, about your positive approach and positive lifestyle, and is a free. Thank you, Mamta, for this question.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Hari sir. Any closing words for the today's show?
Yeah, it was fantastic. I loved the way she exposed people that people need to respect their body, especially the facial expressions. They
Yes.
mean a lot, they communicate a lot, and it's important for people to see every action on their face gives a definite positive or a negative result.
True.
Every way you move yourself, the way you conduct, the way you smile or the way you frown, it gives the other person the impression to like you or dislike you immediately. And these vibrations in body language make an impact in life and business. So people need to be aware of this definiteness that they can show by welcoming people with a smile, with a positive vibe, and then move on in life to build relationships, to get respect and finally the trust that they need to go on together in life. So, very well said, very well done. I'm so proud.
True.
The whole session was well done and I appreciate. Great. Thank you, Mamta. And thank you, Sanjay, for calling her, inviting her, and
Right.
loving the
I
show
will.
going on, the new you.
Yeah. I'll also just a little bit of value add I'll like to bring in here. We come across a lot of people actually in our day-to-day life who are basically very good. They mean good, right? They may also speak good. Most of the time they speak good, but their body language is totally the other way.
It's not in sync. The
Yes,
body, mind, and spirit needs to be in sync to
in
give
sync.
the communication of like or dislike.
Right.
You
I
know,
think
people
that
do hugs, but is that an intention? People speak,
yes,
I love you. They look elsewhere. Why? So,
they're not connected.
expression, yeah, expression, joy, you need to give it the way it reflects and it gives a good vibration. And body to body, the vibration, when it matches, it creates magic. You know,
Right.
in India, in a place like Punjab, people give hugs to each other.
Yes.
Let's have a jappi. What are they transferring? Energy, positive vibration, positive energy to the people. And when you're smiling, you're giving a positive vibration. So it's all about vibrations, feelings, which make or break the relationship.
So we had the entire movie by Sanjay Dutt on Jadoo Ki Jappi.
Ah, yeah.
That all people need is a good vibration, a hug, and very positive. So I think today's session about positive protocol is very interesting. It is about our behavior, it's our action, and what we reflect. It is not just wearing good branded clothes, it is about wearing nice clothes, what suits my profile, what goes with my color of choices. Even Mamta was talking about the colors. The colors I pick for my own wardrobe reflect my nature.
True,
And if I am not wearing my colors, which reflect my nature, I perhaps may not even look and sound positive.
true,
And it's not just about the question was the impulsive buying. It's not about impulsive buying. And it's impulsive buying actually is in disorder. We had a corporate CEO who was involved in a multi-crore scam few years back, and his wardrobe was having thousands of belts, thousands of shoes, endless clothes. Whom we were talking about, and it ultimately was by impulsive buyer to suppress his own depression. So these can also be, if we observe ourselves. Today's session, I think we should also observe our own behavior.
true.
And most of the time, we keep on looking at somebody's behavior. The question was also here about somebody's mindset. And I personally, as a trainer, a coach, I believe let's work on ourselves. Let's make our high higher and influence the people in a very positive way.
Sure,
So
sure.
that is the learning what I took from Mamta today. It's just show up and show your attitude, show your behavior, and be yourself what you are. Don't try to copy, don't try to reflect somebody else, and show the true you. The eyes, you spoke about eyes. The last closing line will be from my side to that will be again a little bit addition, that eyes don't lie. If you look into somebody's eyes don't lie.
Very true, very true. Very true.
So thank you for your time, Harish sir. So nice of you. I know Sunday is very hectic for you. This is your fourth back-to-back session today, and you must be gearing up for the next session, which is in within few minutes. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you, dear. Looking forward to next Sunday meeting a new speaker, and I'm sure he or she is going to add a lot of value to our lives and the lives of the listeners and the participants. Looking forward. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So that's all for today's The New View show. And for the viewers, please stay connected. We have all the shows coming only on Sunday on Facebook and YouTube channels of Oslast Consulting. I am very much, happy, overwhelmed, and thankful to a lot of people. And now I am getting a lot of messages from various experts and industry people who are coming forward to be on the show. So here is my humble request. If you are an expert and you want to share your thoughts and you want to share this stage, we are more than happy to host you. So till next Sunday, 4 p.m., stay safe, stay home, invest in yourself, and God bless. Thank you. Bye-bye.